2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Let's get down to the first hole. And as we turn our attention to our featured player this week, it's impossible to ignore the rivalry that's happening with Will Zalatoris.
Luke, I just don't understand why you'd want to start a rivalry with Will Zalatoris. This featured player must be brimming over with confidence. Cheers,
Henny. I appreciate the insight. I'll be interested to see how our featured player fares against the likes of William Zalatoris. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
Like the look of this one. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Currently 2 under for the event. One of the most photographed holes in all of the PGA Tour is this downhill par 3 third at Torrey Pines South.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
This one's for birdie. Good stroke. So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
This one needs to kick left.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
And after that, she'll move to 3 under par. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side. This one is all over it.
She'll like that. That's inside the birdie range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The 6th hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
Good aggressive play. She looks like she's going for the green. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She looks focused, guys. 23-footer. I think she likes it.
Oh, looking for a big bending putt from the right.
Ooh. Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. A chance to move to 5 under par. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt will be breaking hard to the right.
Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it could be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Putting for birdie. So close. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Now 2 shots up after that one. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
That's tidy. This is her second here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Okay, that'll work. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. This is going right at the hole. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, in your opinion, is this the hardest par 4 on the entire West Coast?
If it's not, it's certainly top 2. The only other one that I could think that it would come close to is probably the 10th at Pebble, especially with the tee box all the way back there. You know, it's just, it doesn't have the scenery, but it has the demand that you can't geek a drive out there and expect anything good to happen, and you certainly can't afford really to have a bad iron shot either. It's just a strong par 4. Again, different look than what you have at 10 at Pebble, but it's the difficulty is just the same.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And she's holding another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. What a disappointment. It's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Ooh, asking for a big break on this one. That's disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. 15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. 16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3, and it makes you think an awful lot.
Starting out to the left. Watch this one, though. It's going to come back.
3 feet to go here to the hole. She's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, The green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. This is a good chance. Holding steady in first place after that one. Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par fives on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Didn't that look good for a long time? It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, and it's a closing birdie for her round. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out, in front. The leader. Sounds great.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. It is great to be here for this Championship Sunday, and our featured player is going to be feeling pretty good about things.
As he should be. He's leading by 2 right now, but he's got a lot of big names following him, and it's tough. 1 is not enough. 2 is better, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to have more of a lead going into this final round. It's going to be good to watch, though.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. She's put together a very impressive display to date. How will she close this one out? She got a hold of that one. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Henny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
She's been reading this like a book. 22 foot she's got.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Currently 10 under for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. This is her second shot. This one is a fair distance here.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, this putt will start out pretty straight and then take a little left turn as it nears the hole.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Oh, nice looking putt. Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
Game face on early here, Luke.
She's currently sitting in first place. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Four feet to the cup.
A good look at par here.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Strong play, going for it.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. Sitting at minus 14 now for the event. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Oh dear, she's drawn a plug lie. Just getting it out will be a good effort. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Just one bogey, that's okay, but you don't want this to be becoming a habit. Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
A 3-time victor already this season. That one almost went in the hole. Yeah, tidy way to back up from the bogey. She'll be happy with that. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That camber's pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ooh. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And she's our leader. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Trying to save a par here.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side of play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
To my eye, it's looking like 38 feet.
Putting for par. Currently 14 under for the event. She heads to the 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Needs this one to kick right. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Starting this one way out to the left. And down it goes. Now 14 under, heading down the stretch.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
Opting for the 5-wood. She's standing over her second shot. I hope she makes this one because it's for par. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Yeah, this is going to airmail the flag.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. John, have you got a read on this one?
There's a little complexity, and this one's going downhill, breaking to the right.
I don't mind the look of this.
Yep, good putt. She'll be happy with that.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last.
Could not be more perfect. She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And now this, to win the Farmers Insurance Open. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Hen Boyack and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. From the gorgeous Monterey Peninsula in California, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. Wow, what a swing right there. Time for the second shot on the first hole. She appears to be happy with this shot. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she's tied for the top spot. Let's take a look at the par 5 second. Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. How about 18 feet to the hole?
This for back-to-back birdies.
Henny, your greenside. What do you see in this putt?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Another birdie goes in. That's 2 in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Okay, let's update the leaderboard, and after that hole, the tie is broken. We have a solo leader. The tee shot at 3. That really sounded pure. All right, the putter can come out now. Henny is right there.
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard.
This player is putting for fun.
She's now at 3 under for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Well, she can drive this green, extend her lead if everything goes her way.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. This putt has a length of 15 feet. That was close. This putt for par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. As we move on to the next hole, she is up by 2.
The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Big time play, that one, Beamer.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 6th hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of 2 halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Lining up this putt. Still some meat on the bone. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, how disappointing. Putting for a par here. That's got to hurt. 3 putting for par.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th. This putt for a birdie. Ooh, that was close. A 3-foot putt. Okay, moving on to the next. As we move on to the next hole, she is currently up by 3 shots. A lot to like about that one.
This one headed out to the left.
Okay, that's going to play. This putt is 14 feet away.
A really good look at birdie. Big breaking putt. This has started perfectly.
Here's the par putt. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. This one would be from downtown. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Man, that was close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
As we take a glance at the scoreboard, our featured player is in first. Lydia Ko sits in second. Rich, you look at Lydia Ko. If she's not a star already, she will be one day.
Well, she came on to the scene just in such a massive, dynamic way. Had a little low time in her career, but right now, back in the swing of things and looking sharp as ever.
That just missed. This one from 4 feet away. Gives us a moment to see where things stand. She has the lead. Sahith Theegala is right behind her.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's looking at maybe 100 yards or so.
Quality shot, that one. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Starting this one way out to the left.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Ooh. This putt for par here. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Putting for a par now. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Nicely done. Sitting at 4 under for the day.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
She's found the green on this approach. 15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie.
Starting this one out on a pretty big line. And well holed. Let's move on.
And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. Wow, what a swing. Time for the second shot here at 15. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Oh, almost. She has to have this to save par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Oh. A bogey on the scorecard, and the rest of the field likes to see that. Well, let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4. Not much good that we can say about that shot. You really got to hit the green there.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Hitting 4. That one just rolls by. All right, bogey putt. Unfortunately for her, she drops to 2 under for the tournament. We have a par 3 here.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
Phenomenal shot, and we might have a birdie at 17.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. Take a look at this. She got all of it. Okay, this from 210. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Setting up in the greenside rough. And a 4-footer left. 18 holes in the books. And folks, at the end of this first round, she finds herself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. Our featured player is 4 under par as we begin the broadcast. Let's go out to the first hole. It doesn't look like anyone will catch her in the final round. Let's join the action now. And John, how's her lie?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
That was really well played. 8 feet remain. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
That is absolutely spot on.
This shot from about 210 yards away.
This looks like it's heading right.
This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole. That was such a pure swing.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. That looked good for a while. She taps that one in for bogey. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. That's a really nice shot. Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Starts off looking good.
It's tracking towards the cup. And in she goes. And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. The 6th hole is a par 5. Oh, that's a stunner. How well she's swinging it. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Elevated green up there, Luke. Going to need to take one extra club here, I believe.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. Just 3 feet to the cup. That's very impressive.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Time now for a par 3.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
Now this putt for birdie. She gets that one to drop, and that is her 6th birdie of the day. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. Not a bad shot right there. This one a good distance away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one is breaking left to right.
So close. 3 feet to the cup. It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That's another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Now to the par 4 10th. This is a bomb. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
All right, we can work with that. Here's a putt to get to 11 under. This should turn back to the right. That looked good all the way.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Not a bad play, that one. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And he's down there. You got to read.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
It's time for a one-shotter.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Oh, right by the hole. And this one is for her par. Well, this one's come out on a good line. This is on the tracks.
Oh, you rotten thing.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt was about 8 feet. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. Now at 11 under for the event. The 14th is a par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Setting up in the bunker here. That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This one will be close. The second at 15. Another good shot from our leader. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got it going left to right.
This putt left for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
3 feet to the cup. Okay, on to the next.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
We're on the tee at 16. That was right on target.
Don't you dare stop it. Slow, slow.
That rough was not easy. Well played. On the green, but some work to do. Putt on the way and looking good early. This one is going to go. We've made our way to a par 3. That's a textbook swing. Beautiful shot from our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Let's check in with Henny.
An 18-footer for her, guys.
So close to a birdie. And a tap in par. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
This is why you spend hours practicing shots like this, a chip to win the tournament. Here's a putt to win the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The putt drops, and our featured player has won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
To win at Pebble Beach must be otherworldly for this player. Great performance.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.